The ongoing struggle for power and control over Africa's resources continues, with the continent gradually gaining ground. This situation has prompted many people of African descent worldwide to raise their voices in solidarity with their motherland, advocating for decolonization and the liberation of their land and people from external oppression. The Annual Council for the Advancement of Rastafari and Pan-African People, ICA, has called on the government to clarify its position regarding the current circumstances in Africa, urging them to break their silence, especially with the upcoming visit of Nigeria's President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, during an interview with NBC Prime, Earl Bousquet, chair of the St. Lucia National Reparations Committee, expressed a more cautious perspective. He stated that he does not believe it would be appropriate for the government to make a public statement at this time.
It is important that we understand that that is a struggle within Africa that we can only support from the countries of people of African descent, but it would be improper for the government of St. Lucia or any CARICOM or OECS government during a state visit to publicly call on a guest to carry out issues that may be controversial.
Bousquet explained that the Nigerian president is visiting primarily to attend official duties and to foster unity between the Caribbean and Africa. He clarified that the president is not the head of the African Union and can only speak to bilateral issues and broader Caribbean-Africa relations. He further highlighted the significance of the visit for St. Lucia. Bousquet described it as a historic occasion, the first visit to the Eastern Caribbean by a head of state from the largest African nation, which has a substantial population and a strong historical connection to the Caribbean. This connection is especially notable between Nigeria and St. Lucia. He also pointed out that the increasing engagement of Caribbean nations with African countries underscores the importance of such diplomatic visits.
This visit by the president of the most populous nation in Africa, during which he will meet the other leaders of the OECS, apart from the St. Lucia Prime Minister, will allow the Caribbean and Africa to discuss how best to get closer and how best to deepen the relationship in a world where everything is unpredictable.
Bousquet emphasized that it is crucial for countries in the global south, whether large or small, rich or poor, to prepare for and coordinate efforts to face upcoming global challenges. The St. Lucia National Reparations Committee looks forward to the Nigerian president's visit and warmly welcomes him to St. Lucia. Kayla Edwin, NBC Prime.